Happy Death Day is about a girl named Tree who wakes up in a random guy's apartment after a night of partying. She then proceeds to go on and live a normal day until at the end of the night she is killed by a mass murderer. She keeps waking up in the same day over and over again and is killed by the same mass murderer and has to figure out who this person is and why this is happening to her. So very reminiscent of Groundhog Day and Edge of Tomorrow. So there's a lot of things I like about this movie. The lead actress, Jessica Rothe, absolutely carried this movie for me. She is a powerhouse in this film, and she was so great in La La Land, and I'm so glad that she is getting some attention now because she absolutely deserves it. I can't wait to see her in future projects. There was a monologue that she had in this movie where she's talking with her dad, and it is definitely her best scene in this movie because it almost brought a tear to my eye. It was just that impactful and really displayed her acting skills. Another thing I really liked about this movie was the direction by Christopher Landon. He has writing credit on Disturbia and the Paranormal Activity series. He has a great sense of pace in this movie, except for the first 10 to 15 minutes where it feels like a normal college teen movie. It was that point where it was like, man, this is gonna be a rough ride. But after that point, it's really smooth sailing and really entertaining. One of the most surprising things for me with this movie was its sense of humor. A lot of the characters have a lot of jokes in this film, and they kind of come out of nowhere, and it really lands well. But on the other hand, it kind of takes away from the scary factor of this film. For most of this film, it feels like a kind of cliche slasher film, where it's everything you've seen before, but it's so well executed that you get past it, and you really have a great time in the end. By far, the worst thing about this movie is when you find out the motive of the killer. Now, I'm not going to give anything away. This is a spoiler-free review, but it was just so laughable and cringeworthy. I texted my sister, and she thought the same thing about it. It's pretty bad, but it doesn't ruin the movie. It's you kind of forget about it. But man, that was a doozy. The music of this film was really great. I was expecting more the dark and moody and ominous kind of music in this, but it was the opposite. It was really bombastic and crazy. It was really reminiscent of Sam Raimi films. He directed the Evil Dead series and the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. It was really great. Awesome usage of horns, brass, string sections, and pianos. Awesome. There's a scene in the movie where Tree is walking through the courtyard of the university, and this theme with a violin or strings and a piano is playing, and it keeps getting repeated over and over, but with each repeat, it keeps getting crazier and more intense, and it's one of the things that I really took away from this film, and it was really awesome as far as the score goes. So overall, I would say this is a really fun time in the theaters. I would give this movie a B. It's not perfect, but Jessica Rothe is so good in this movie. Definitely my favorite part. I'm so excited to see her in future films, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think about her. This movie is really stereotypical and falls into a lot of cliches that slasher films usually present, but it's so well executed that you have such a blast with it that you get over it. So let me know what you think of this movie in the comment section below. Give this video a like, as I'm going to be having a lot of videos coming out soon. Also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you at the movie soon.